Hi everyone, the title of the video is Leadership in Practice, a reflective interview on management style. The purpose of this assignment is to understand leadership style of managers, understand their thinking, the hardest challenge faced, and what they learn from that.
I would say, a new manager.
So looking at the manager profile, Miss Envina is a manager for the Performance and Quality Service in the School of Business Department. She graduated from Monash University, Malaysia and started as an executive before this. So looking at her company profile, which is Monash University, is established in 1998 and is the first foreign university campus in Malaysia. Leadership is a process whereby an individual influences a group of individuals to achieve a common goal, according to Nordhaus 2021. Ms. Arena share characteristics of both democratic and laissez-faire leadership style.
We make it clear that it's a safe space for anyone to speak out.
She ensures team members feel safe to express their mistakes and concerns. She also promotes autonomy with accountability as she offers feedback without micromanaging.
It gave her the freedom to basically drive the project, but at the same time, she has to.
Next, this is where her democratic leadership styles comes in as she is open to communication and inclusion by encouraging team members to share ideas.
I don't solely make the decision.
Hence, it promotes long-term development and task-oriented clarity for individuals. For group members, it encourages contribution and engagement levels, showing mutual respect. There's a mix between the two leadership styles for her, due to her working in a structured environment where procedures must be followed strictly and the need for her team to have basic understandings.
There are things which they have to do. It's just part of their daily role.
However, she does inspire personal individual growth by addressing their needs and offering opportunities for development.
When I address the individual needs, like in terms of how they want to.
Next, based on the behavioral leadership theories,
I have weekly check-ins where my staff would update me.
this shows systematic monitoring of task progress.
If I would actually ask them if they need me to take it on.
That indicates that she holds the team accountable and showing commitment to the task's success. There were also times where she is people-oriented. This encourages individual career growth while offering assistance. Based on the leadership member theory, she provides individual attention and feedback. Hence, this fosters loyalty and trust. Hence, she aligns both leadership theories in creating a high-performing workplace environment with strong internal personal relationship. Next, decision-making process. According to Mary Lee, ETAL 2021, decision-making is described as the ability to choose between two or more options, a crucial skill necessary for adaptation and autonomy in everyday life. The first step is to identify clearly what the issue is.
I need to hear what the problem is, what the conflict.
This shows that Ms. Enria focuses on impact, not just the actions, by listening carefully to all perspectives. Second is to generate and evaluate alternative solutions.
I need to consult the right people. They are basically the subject expert.
This indicates that she weighs the pros and cons before deciding by avoiding assumptions. Third is to make the decision.
If it's too high of an impact, it affects the school as a whole, then I have to step in and I have to do it.
This shows that she is decisive under high pressure moments and uses her logic and instinct in her decision. Fourth is to implement the decision.
If they have any issues along the way, they should be proactive and reach out.
As she emphasizes on clear instructions and structure and tracking work progress. Last, the final step is to evaluate the results, as
My expectations was not clearly communicated to them.
this tells that she takes shared responsibility for the results by collecting feedback. Hence, her process leads to a thoughtful decision. Now, based on the dual process theory, she does apply the systematic thinking.
You use data evidence.
This reduces risk of bias and it enhances accuracy. She also applies intuitive thinking in the sense that she uses her instinct in time pressure moments and avoid reacting impulsively.
Supervisor always tells me you should sleep on it.
This allows flexibility and useful when time is constrained. While she does mix both approaches, she uses systematic thinking first during high pressure moments. The hardest decision made by Miss Anira was being honest to her staff.
I think just being honest with the staff. Maybe I didn't communicate it clearly. I set clear expectations and clear timelines.
She handled the situation by addressing the issue respectfully and directly. Then she showed empathy and self-reflection, creating room for improvement in handling situations like this in the future.
For example, if the timeline is too tight, I can give some leeway.
This shows that she learned to empower team members by providing a supportive structure. Hence, she will be flexible when needed, but maintain accountability. Personally, I learned that leadership is adaptive as Miss Enria adapts her style based on individual needs and goal settings. I also learned that it's best not to rush things and jump into conclusion when making a decision, which will hamper efficiency. However, I observed that there are areas for improvements for her since she's a new management manager. It will be better if she have gained more experience in a position as having more confidence and ideas will let her understand more on the different aspects or areas that a manager will face difficulties. Overall, Miss Envina is rational at her leadership approach. Hence, in my opinion, she is handy to evolve into a better leader with her skills and expertise when she gets more experience by working longer as a manager in the future. That's all for now. Thank you.